Let's start. Words that survived humanity because they were true. Some words don't survive centuries because they are holy. They survive because they are accurate. They describe humans so precisely that even time couldn't disprove them. Be still and know that I am God. This line is misunderstood. It is not saying believe in a God. It is saying stop shaking internally. Stillness here means no defense, no justification, no performance. Because truth is never found in a mind that is running from itself. Only when noise dies, reality becomes audible. The truth shall set you free. Truth is painful. That's why people avoid it. Because truth demands responsibility. If you see clearly, you can no longer pretend. Freedom doesn't come from comfort. It comes from clarity. Most people are imprisoned not by systems, but by stories they repeat to avoid accountability. Love your neighbor as yourself. This is not moral advice. It is psychological realism. You cannot love anyone more deeply than you have learned to accept yourself. Cruel people are not strong. They are unloved versions of themselves. This line understands a brutal truth. Hurt spreads when self-hatred is ignored. Those who exalt themselves will be humbled. Why? Because arrogance is a fragile structure. It requires constant validation. The higher you build ego, the more dependent you become on others' reactions. Humility is not weakness. It is self-sufficiency. A person who doesn't need applause cannot be controlled. Do not be afraid. Fear is natural. Living inside fear is a decision. Fear narrows vision. It makes survival feel like meaning. This line is not denying danger. It is warning you that fear will distort your humanity before danger ever reaches you. Blessed are those who mourn, because grief proves that something mattered. People who never mourn never fully love. Pain is not a punishment. It is evidence of depth. This world rewards numbness, but numbness is not strength. It is unfinished grief. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. This is not about letting evil escape justice. It is about understanding this truth. Most harm is done unconsciously. People repeat trauma before they understand it. Forgiveness here is not weakness. It is freedom from carrying another person's damage. Man does not live by bread alone. Because humans need more than survival. Meaning is as essential as food. Without it, comfort turns into emptiness. A well-fed, soulless life still feels like starvation. That is why people with everything still feel lost. My grace is sufficient for you. Grace means you are allowed to be incomplete without being erased. It recognizes a truth modern culture denies. Growth requires patience, not punishment. People don't heal under pressure. They heal under acceptance. These words are not divine because they came from heaven. They are divine because they survived human denial. They didn't promise happiness. They promised understanding. You don't need faith to recognize accuracy. You only need honesty. Because when words describe you better than your excuses ever did, you know they are real.